everybody.
Hey!
Somebody
Commented
about how much they were excited about coffee syrup.
and I told her my mother makes coffee. Oh, actually, she said something about coffee milk. And I said, my mother makes her very own coffee syrup. So I told her, Courtney, here we go again. Another video inspired by Courtney. She's been a long-time viewer. Thank you so much, Courtney. Thank you so much for inspiring a lot of our videos. This one is a special video just for you. Nobody else can watch it. If you're watching it and your name ain't Courtney, hang up right now. No, I'm just kidding. Anyhow, what do you got for Courtney, Mom?
Well, this is a recipe I've had for many years, maybe 30, I don't know.
Yeah.
From a friend of mine that I haven't seen for many, many years, named Marty Rule. And it's for coffee syrup. So the recipe is boil 4 cups of water with 4 cups of sugar and 1 2-ounce jar of instant coffee for 10 minutes. Stir frequently. And then you pour it in bottles and put it in the refrigerator.
Once it's cooled off.
And you might need 2 bottles because 4 cups is a lot.
So tell us what, this is New England style coffee syrup.
This is New England because this
If you're not familiar with coffee syrup and what to do with it, let them know. What do you do with coffee syrup?
You put it in milk.
And then you have coffee flavored milk.
Coffee flavored milk.
Instead of chocolate milk.
Milkshakes.
Yep.
You can use it. Also
Put it
tells
over
you
your
here,
ice cream.
if you put it in a skillet and let it slowly. This is another recipe.
Oh, forget that then.
So I'm not going to say that right now.
But you can put it on your ice cream, or you can bake it into cakes. Like, ooh, what if you made chocolate pecan pie? You could use a little bit of coffee syrup in there. It'd be chocolate coffee pecan pie. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm creating new recipes just sitting here thinking about how good it's going to be. But anyway, folks, I grew up. Let me come inside here. Whoops. Let me come inside here. I grew up. Obviously, I grew up. Look how big I am. I grew up on coffee syrup. And believe it or not, I mean, I just told you the other day that I was lactose intolerant. Believe it or not, I grew up, we always had coffee syrup in the refrigerator. And I loved to put that in some milk and drink me some coffee milk. Now, I was a hyperactive little kid. I was on Ritalin, so I'm sure that my mom used decaf.
Well, the recipe calls for decaf because a lot of children love it.
Right.
And they can't have
caffeine.
So.
But if you can have caffeine, if you're an adult, go ahead and use caffeinated coffee or whatever. But trust me, this is a concentrated coffee. So, yeah, it's pretty stout. It's kind of like making Cuban coffee. If you've ever done that, that's what it reminds me of is the Cuban coffee. So
I haven't made this for a long time, but I seem to remember that if you're not careful,
it'll burn.
It starts to boil and foam.
Oh.
And it will boil over. So you got to watch it. And it
also with all that sugar in there, you got to keep stirring it because it'll stick to the bottom and burn.
Stir frequently.
I think stir constantly.
So
let me get back behind the camera and do my job while you show everybody how to make coffee syrup.
If you don't want to make this much, you can half the recipe, I think.
Okay, we can't see a thing you're doing over there. So.
Well, I'm just trying to pour the sugar, but
you want me to loosen it?
Stuck.
You want me to do that?
I'm doing it.
Yeah, I can do it easier. Alright, so you measure out. How much sugar do you need?
This
4?
is 2 cups.
You're going to need 4 cups?
I'm going to need 4 cups.
Oh my God.
That's why I said I think you could make 2 and not have to make that much. But I'll give some to my daughter. She wants it.
Okay, 4 cups of sugar. Here, let me stir some of that up for you. There you go. All right. 2 more cups of sugar. Put a little bit back. Alright, so we've got 4 cups of sugar in a big giant saucepan. That's what I would call a stew pan, something I would make some stew in.
Now we need 4 cups of water.
4 cups of water. Alright.
I think I should have boiled the water first, but I didn't.
Are you serious?
That's what it says.
Well, nobody's perfect. I guess we need to find something to put the sugar into.
No, I'm just
so you
gonna
can
do it. Let's put 2 more in there, please.
We were supposed to put the sugar into boiling water, folks.
It says boil 4 cups of water, 4 cups of sugar, and 2 ounces of coffee. So
Alright, there's 4
it
cups.
doesn't say that it has to be that way.
Now you got the coffee, the instant coffee granules.
Yeah.
And same thing there.
No, 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 no.
What?
That's right.
I was going to use the opposite end of it.
Okay. Didn't know.
They're stuck together, folks, so I'm having to...
It's been very long since I used that.
Here. See if you can get some out now.
You didn't tell me.
We weren't really prepared for this video, were we? It's going to dissolve when it hits that water anyway. So you got about 2 ounces?
No, 2 ounces is there. I got too much.
Too much. It'd be too strong. It doesn't take very much, does it?
Nope.
So put 2 ounces of that in there and let's just mix it up.
Yeah.
Should we put it on? Should we turn on the oven?
No.
I mean the stove?
Yeah.
Okay, on high?
No.
On what?
That's the wrong burner, for one thing.
I thought we were going to use the big burner with the big pan.
No.
No? Okay. So, what you got that on? About 6 1/4?
I don't know, something like that. I want to just stir it real good.
I'm going to stir it up real good.
See if there's any lumps.
That's an awful lot of sugar.
You know, Sean used to love cough syrup too. Matter of fact, I think he even asked for the rest of it.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't be talking about him on here.
Okay.
You know, him being an FBI agent and all.
Oh, yeah.
He might not want us
Appreciate it.
telling everybody his name.
True.
That's our neighbor, folks. Can't really tell you too much about him. Right? So it's still feeling a little gritty like sand.
Well, it's going
stir-
to because the sugar's not melted yet.
Alright, well I'm going to
The
stir.
water's still cold.
I'm going to stir it up until...
Smells coffee, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. So stir it up until it's all dissolved. Until it starts boiling, right? Is that what it says there?
Boil it for 10 minutes. You
Okay.
gotta wait till it boils and stir frequently. But be careful it doesn't start to foam over.
Well, we're not going to sit here and make you wait till it boils, folks. We will use the magic of editing. And we will be back in just a minute. So you turn it up to 8 to get it to warm, start warming up a little bit better. So you don't think I was lactose intolerant when I was a kid? I must not have been, because I would eat the heck out of some ice cream now.
I didn't know anything about it until just a couple of years ago
Yeah.
when you told me.
Huh.
'Cause I didn't.
I wonder if it's
didn't know.
because of lack of having dairy products for so long that I developed a intolerance to it.
I don't know. Don't know.
I don't either.
You got older.
But it's a pretty good thing to be. I mean, I consider it
No,
myself lucky
Really?
because I don't have to take laxatives.
Uh-oh, they're gonna cut you out.
You know, I don't like taking medication.
I know.
So all I gotta do is drink milk. There's a little bit of coffee sticking to the spoon.
Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm trying to get all that flavor throughout the whole pan. It's looking pretty good. Oh yeah.
Is it melted, you think, the sugar?
I think the sugar.
Feels like it?
Yeah, I think the sugar. It feels like the sugar's melted. I don't feel any grit anymore, so and it's starting to get a little frothy on top.
Uh-huh.
So
Are you taping?
yeah, I'm recording. I figured I'd just do a little record us while we're sitting here talking with, everybody can see that we're making stuff together. We're doing stuff together.
Yep.
Folks, this is another one of the benefits of living with your older parent is you get to spend time with them. Right?
Right.
We get to spend time together that we didn't get to spend a lot of times whenever I was a brat and off running the doggone neighborhoods and whatever. When I should have been a good kid,
Getting into trouble.
now I'm being a good kid taking care of my mom.
Yep.
And folks, today I'm not celebrating. It's really no big deal to tell you the truth, but today I have had nothing to drink for 9 days. Ain't that right?
Yes.
9 days, folks. No
I'm very
No
proud.
booze.
Very proud of him.
and it ain't nothing to it. It's like eating lettuce. There's nothing to it. As Happy would say, it's just like eating lettuce. So I thought that I was going to go through withdrawals and all this stuff, and they talk about how dangerous it is, and it really actually is very dangerous for somebody that drinks a lot to just quit. Obviously, I didn't drink that much. Either that or I'm just that damn strong. So, I don't know. That's okay. There's people that use the F words in their videos and they're getting advertisements.
Oh.
Yeah. So, it's starting to get a little bit
Foamy.
foamy and I can see some smoke coming off of it. I just want to keep on stirring, huh?
You don't have to keep stirring. It just says stir frequently.
Stir frequently. Well, what does frequently mean?
Well, you're going to boil it for 10 minutes, so maybe you want to stir it for every 2 minutes.
Hang on a minute.
I'm going to turn this down as soon as it starts boiling.
What were you supposed to remind me about?
Sorry, crazy ass redneck. I can't do that.
Were you supposed to remind me about something?
You don't have any reminders about something.
What are my reminders?
You only have one reminder.
What is my reminder?
You only have one reminder.
Remember I told her to remind me? I told Siri to remind me in 2 hours to look up an antenna.
Oh.
The antenna in the car is kind of acting a little screwy, so I told her in 2 hours to remind me. She didn't remind me. Siri, have you ever had coffee syrup?
Okay, check it out.
She says, okay, check it out. Yeah. Ooh, I can hear it now. You know what? It's a good thing we still got some milk left.
I know.
Well, I'm going to have some coffee milk in the morning.
In the morning.
Yeah, I'm not going to have it until in the morning. I don't want it in the evening. Coffee's kind of like a morning thing anyway. I guess. I don't know. I know
Not in New England, it's all day.
some people drink coffee all day long.
Coffee fraps, coffee milkshakes,
Yeah.
whatever.
Coffee lollipops, coffee candy.
I don't know about that.
So we're supposed to just sit here over the stove and watch it?
No, as soon as it starts to boil, I'm going to turn it down and we can go sit.
Tell them that.
As soon as it starts to boil, I'm going to turn it down to simmer.
Okay, and then let it
It
simmer
has
for how
to
long?
Simmer for 10 minutes.
Okay, after that,
You
simmer.
have to stir it every now and then.
Okay, that's what we'll do then.
And I'm going to put the timer on. Because when I cook eggs, if I don't
You'll
put the
forget,
timer
right.
on, I forget it and it boils.
What if we put eggs in there? We'd have coffee boiled eggs.
Oh my God, you might ruin
Coffee flavored boiled eggs. I don't think that was a good idea.
No.
I just ruined boiled eggs. What if we put some dehydrated banana chips
No.
in there? Then we'd have coffee flavored bananas.
But how
It would
how
rehydrate
are you
itself.
Gonna put that in a milkshake.
I'm not.
In milk.
I'm not. I'm just going to put one in there while it's cooking.
Don't do that.
Oh, it's going to have we're going to have banana flavored
Don't
coffee milk.
Do that.
Don't do that, she said. Okay, never mind. I won't do that. But it was a good idea. I thought it was anyway. Of course, I thought chopping a dang can of whipped cream with an axe was a good idea too, but that didn't work out too well for me either.
No, it didn't.
It's boiling now.
Okay.
Now put it on simmer.
Well, let's wait till it's really boiling. That's kind of.
Yeah, folks, 9 days.
All right, I'm gonna put it on.
And I ain't saying that I'm quitting drinking forever. Now, a lot of people may be getting that mixed up, getting things like, don't screw yourself over by thinking that I said that I quit drinking completely. Folks, I am preparing myself for a very serious, invasive surgery. Big time. And there's no way that I want to go into the hospital with alcohol in my system and, you know, I'm going into the hospital strong and you know what I mean. But once I get recovered, yeah, I'm gonna be able to have a drink. I don't see no problem with it.
Okay, I'm gonna go sit.
So we're going to let it simmer now for 10 minutes, and then we'll be back to show you the rest of that.
We'll have because we have to stir it occasionally.
All right, folks, 10 minutes is up. So what you do now is just turn off the stove, give it another quick little stir. Move it over to a cool burner, she says. All right, you got it. And just let it cool. Once it's cool, then you can use a funnel and transfer it over to your other bottles and then refrigerate it for use. That's pretty much all there is to it. It's a simple, easy, delicious recipe, folks. And thanks for watching. This is Cooking in the Kitchen. Of course we're cooking in the kitchen. We're not cooking outside, we're cooking in the kitchen. I'm cooking in the kitchen. Thank you for watching, folks. This has been New England style coffee syrup. Oh, y'all want to see my helicopter hat? There you go. Now I'm wearing my helicopter hat. Bye. Okay, there's that. Do you think I should cover up the word Pyrex?
Well, let's try not to show that if we can.
I don't think that really matters.
Whatever.
I don't think that really matters. That's really not a brand, is it?
Yes, it is. But everybody says Pyrex as something that doesn't.
All right, what are you going to say? First, we're going to start out, we're going to go through the ingredients, right?
Right.
We're going to tell them what we're making, tell them what you're making, and then go through all the ingredients and how much of each ingredient you're going to need. Okay?
You want to shut that
I
off?
better turn it off.
You know, this is going to make a lot. Maybe I should half it.
Well, maybe
4 cups.
4 cups.
This is only going to take 2.